Welcome to the presentation of the DYCE Prepaid Services app. My name is Federica and I work as a consultant for Business Central and our DYCE apps. Today, I'd like to show you how you can easily sell a one-time prepaid service and some important functionalities of it. First, we need a prepaid service item, which we can call, for example, one-time prepaid service. To mark an item as a prepaid service, you need to activate the field Prepaid Service on the item card in the General Fast tab. The purpose of this item is to sell it to top up prepaid services. In this case, we have a unit price of 10,000 euros. Secondly, we need a prepaid service. In the prepaid service card, you can enter all the information and details, and you can also see the current status of the credit. In this case, we created a one-time prepaid service, which means an item identified as a prepaid service is sold to a customer once, and until the credit is used, the amount is used as a kind of prepayment. We can also give a description, in our case is consulting, and most important of all, we can assign projects to the prepaid service. We already assign a project, but we can also assign multiple projects to the same prepaid service. Now, to top up the prepaid service, we need to post a sales order containing the prepaid service item we initially created. For this, I already created a sales order. We must remember to assign the prepaid service we already created in the sales line and to fill the project number field in the sales order header. Now we can post it. After that, let's assume the customer Stiefel wants to buy junior and senior consultancy hours. For this, I also created a sales order. The project number is already assigned in the sales header. We have two items, the senior consulting and the junior consulting. And we must remember to assign the prepaid service we already created in the sales line. Now we can create the service project tasks for consulting and add a time recording for each consultant. We can use the function create service project tasks. Now we switch to the project card. As you can see, senior consulting and junior consulting are now in our project card. For each task, we can use and we can add a time recording. We can just add a resource, for example, the Anna Boger, and a description. The duration in hours, in this case, 10 hours. And a time recording for the junior consulting. Let's assume the Andrea Mauer. Also 10 hours. Now, in the project billing overview, the project manager can release the time recordings. Let's switch to the page. And after that, the recordings can be posted from the finance department. Now, if we go back to the sales order, we can now create the sales invoice for the consultancy services we sold. And let's take a look to the sales invoice. As you can see, we have the lines for the consultancy, senior and junior, and then our one-time prepaid service, so that we have a zero sales invoice. Interesting to see at this point is the overview of the ledger entries in the prepaid service card. We now have the posted usage amount for the consultancy hours, the outstanding amount, and if we go here in the ledger entries, we can see that we initially topped up the prepaid service for an amount of 10,000 euros, and we already did prepaid service, which is 2,700 euros totally. So this was an example for a one-time prepaid service Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.